Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do the second game, Bendy and the Dark Revival Reflection. I'm recording it like a few weeks after the announcement that the cage got iced. The game itself is cancelled, but like the story is not. And that confuses me, like, why? I didn't expect that announcement, but alright. We're not here for that. We're here for Bendy and the Dark Revival Reflection. And when it goes about Bendy and the Dark Revival, the writer... the writer... I found still nothing. I actually have continued playing it. Nothing. I can't find anything. So, I don't know, I think you'd have to check every corner and I probably would have to do that. But for now I found nothing.
Pick up your pen and get to work. Welcome back.
Before we even start with the game, this time you get to choose what difficulty level you play on. Easy, normal, and hard. Guess which one I have taken. It's not hard. I took normal because I read the description. Easy said when you're first visiting the studio. Normal said, I'm now recalling it like, normal said something like when you visited the studio before. And hard was something like if you have played the game multiple times, something, or you're experiencing it, So I took that personally, because I was thinking, I already visited the studio in Bendy and Ink Machine, so I'm going to do normal. Just starting with normal and not easy. Hey, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We are starting with the Prepart. I'm calling it the Prepart because it doesn't happen in chapter 1. The game doesn't start at chapter 1. It starts a little bit before. So, the whole real color, oh my goodness, this was awesome. Before later on, getting back to the sepia tones, the yellowish, not yellowish black, like this yellow black tones with orange and blue tones. We play as Audrey and we can already tell that she is the employee of the month because of her award. And we go to we get the keys, locking in, Get in the elevator, we're going for some coffee, and then comes nobody else than Wilson. I didn't trust that man one bit as I saw him. Nah. If they wanted to make us uncomfortable, you won! You made us uncomfortable! And Audrey, hey, this was so nostalgic, collecting all of the 6 things like the Bendy plushie, or the book, The Illusion of Living, the record, the cogwheel, the record I have already mentioned. Wait, no, the ink, and the wrench, exactly. And then suddenly it comes out, boom, you're going with me into the ink world because I need you to do something for me, and blah blah blah. Teleported into the ink world through the ink. And this is so damn cool, like with the whole title screen, like the ink you get, like the ink, you drown in the ink, like, and then suddenly gets like this goldish yellowish sign. Like first is white, Bendy the Dark Revival with the ink demon's growl. And it's only at all like the ink goes into black, and the title gets like this goldish, Oh my goodness! Little amazing improvement. So yeah, we wake up as Audrey in that new world, and we get to get the memories. Like the first one is the baseball. You get to later have it. Oh, yeah, that's the first time we see those glowing flowers. Flowers are very beautiful and pretty. Anyways, we get many audio logs. The Joey is dead. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some people die. Nathan, some people die. some people, yes, Joey has died for his sins. But some people would say death was too good for him. Death was just too good for him. He should have faced the consequences. That's so unfair. Yeah, okay, you can say, oh my goodness, like, look, his studio has scrambled to backlash and such, but he deserved worse. Anyways, going back to the Prepart, like, we go through the hallway, we get attacked by Piper, we go down, hide in the miracle station, Allison's hum saves us, and this is so damn cool. Like, those signs you get, like, the first one was with the food, abilities, or the ink demon, yeah, but we will get to him later on. So yeah, we then get out, we take the bacon soup, and then comes Alice. Oh, I almost forgot when we talk about characters. There was Boris! I was like, huh? Welcome to the studio. Suddenly, we turn around to Heavenly Toys sign, and then we turn back, and Allison is gone. And then we start with chapter 1. There the fun starts. We walk, like, collecting papers from different oh, your best pal. Who's your best pal? I still don't know. Your best pal, probably. Who refers your best pal in the letters? Joey. Oh, there's a few, like, oh my goodness. When I'm going to talk about Joey, we get to chapter 3 first. I'm not talking about it for now. Leaving it for later. So yeah, chapter 1, we get, like, you know, in Bendy and Ink Machine, when you're in Heavenly Toys at chapter 3, you go straight through the doors. You don't do that here. You climb onto the side part, and you go further. And that area wasn't accessible, so we get, and on the other side, when you get to Banish later on, so, whole new area. You don't have a weapon. You have to get the gent pipe. We have to get through all the way through the lost ones, not getting noticed, getting the gent pipe, and then starting to attack the first lost ones. Making out, breaking the lock, going through to Animation Alley. Not yet. We get a moment of the Dark Paddles. Talk to Audrey. They send a gift, which is the Banish ability. She goes, she sees the searcher, she opens the door, she cries, Banish. Yeah, as I said, these little signs that explain, oh my goodness, this is literally something they should include in Bendy Free. They should keep the signs. They should keep the signs whenever something like that happens. We have attack and Banish. And then we're in Animation Alley. We have to get in, turn the switch. Oh, there's literally a whole, throughout the place. Joey and his recordings. I haven't really listened to them. Not all. When we finally get down there, who do we see? Who do we see? The little Bendy! The real Ben. Oh my goodness. Playing with his toy train. Like, how stupid can you be? Look, you have one hand with a gent pipe. The other one with Banish ability that you just discovered and you don't know if you can control it fully. And you just reach that hand instead of just to make sure nothing bad happens. Lay the gent pipe on the floor and take this hand that has no ability and give the hand to Bendy. Okay, maybe the excitement was so overwhelming you wouldn't think of it, but let's be honest, calm down. You're in a world you could harm now with this Banish ability. What if you banish Bendy accidentally? Luckily nothing happened. Like, nothing severe happened. Of course, he got a little bit shocked, you know. And then he ran away. So we go after him. Like, Audrey goes after him. We have to collect paintings. We going. Yes! There comes the part where we come to the best part of the first chapter. The first part and the last part. So we come on. We enter the rooms, through the vents and such, collecting some things. And then we go into a hole, we break, we break the lock, we enter the room, and suddenly the lights go out. And you ask yourself what's going on. Ink going down the walls. And suddenly he talks. The Ink Demon talks. The Ink Demon, I have to say, no matter what character, how do people find such talented people? It just fit. It is ideal, And then comes the Ink Demon's voice. Ink Demon, oh my goodness. And to imagine Sean Kristen does it without any effects. Without any. I was like, okay, with the gurgling stuff, he could do it with his voice. But maybe not really. How? No. I was like, maybe not. I don't know. But then comes out, he does it without any. He does it just with his voice. Everything. And I'm like, what? So, I hear the Ink Demon's voice, and I'm like, yes. It's perfect. It's perfect for that. And, oh my, yes. We then enter. We see his silhouette from a light beaming at a wall. And then later on, before we get the little ducky, the memory. Rubber ducky. Oh my goodness, I'm literally right now so damn excited. Oh my god, yeah. So we try to pull it on, to unlock the door. Suddenly the Ink Demon comes. The Ink Demon comes. I still feel bad that we just slam his hand, but okay, survival. It was painful. So yeah, and with that ends the first chapter. Amazing start.